Well. Today we've got a lot of very interesting news. A patch was dropped on 2K26. So many things are going on in the 2K community because 2K26 just came out. So we got a lot to talk about, guys. Of course, just like usual, I'm not here to waste y'all's time. So whatever you got to do, make sure that like button is blue. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's get right into the news, okay? So look, 2K is banning cheaters. Wow, I cannot believe it. We talked about this before the game came out, how extremely important it is that 2K bans cheaters early and often. Now, I don't know if they're doing that at all because of me like constantly talking about it and tweeting about it and putting it out on social media, but closed mouths don't get fed, guys. That's how we have the current game that we have. That's why so many people are having fun. I told y'all, bro. Like no RNG, for example. We did that. Shout out to everybody watching this video. We got away from the darkness of 2K25. And yes, there's cheaters on 2K26, but 2K is banning them. Check this out. Here is another picture where the guy had a 95.5% three-point percentage, 466 games played already, and this was like 2 days ago, with a 98 win percentage. Gone. Get him out of here. Now, look at this. I don't even know how to describe what's going on, but this guy, he has a monitor banned screenshot, like a money spread, where he got 3 different accounts banned in his own room. How do you even do that? What kind of boosting are you possibly doing, bro? That is insane to me that people are out there loading up 2K26, multiple different consoles, Zen's plugged in, whatever it is, the script stuff bought, the monthly subscription. Like, are y'all okay, bro? But man, shout out to 2K. However, you've got to keep doing this. You have to keep banning them. And honestly, I will give them one small critique on this. I'm upset that they only got banned for 2 weeks. I feel like most of you guys can agree, bro. If you get caught console cheating, whatever it is, auto green stuff, you should get banned. I mean, permanently. You should have to make a new account. I feel like your entire console should get banned. You should have to go get a new console. It's that serious. That way people know, okay, if I cheat, I'm going to lose my entire account, and that's going to make a lot less people cheat. Anyway, Cash Out, as you guys see right here, is the first starter 4 in the world on 2K26. I don't know how. The man is an absolute grinder. I'm a starter 2. You guys might not be seeing them in the gameplay. Some of these are a little bit old where I went on like a 50 or 60 streak with my stretch. But yeah, I'm a starter 2, bro. I've been playing the game like all day. I don't know how this man is a starter 4. That is insane. And hey, look, you guys have been asking over and over for the stretch. I told y'all in the video, 3,000 likes, I'll drop the build. I'll drop the animations, the jump shot, everything. It didn't hit 3,000 likes. We did not hit the like goal. I just go off engagement, okay? I go off interest. That's why I do like goals from time to time. I want to see how bad do you guys want to see it, because why would I go out of my way to make something that only a few people want to see? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to be smart as a YouTuber, right? As a creator, like getting very low views on a video that I'm going to put time into, right? So anyway, I'm gonna give you guys one more chance, okay? You've been seeing my stretch, bro. I posted on Twitter. I posted that you're watching the gameplays of me going crazy streaks every day. If this video can get to 2,000 likes, it's currently, I'm gonna upload it like 6 p.m. If we can get to 2,000 likes by like 10 o'clock tonight, okay? I'm gonna go make the video right now. Then I'm going to upload it tonight. If not, I'll upload it like tomorrow or the next day because I got a few other videos I want to make. But if you guys want to see the stretch, man, all the animations, the jump shots, 2,000 likes in basically 4 hours, okay? Destroy that button. And I got you guys, but either way, you're still going to get it, okay? You're still going to get it. But look, Luck TV went to Twitter and he said, NBA 2K26 needs a defensive patch ASAP. Please don't wait an entire week/month to patch it. This is what ruins the momentum of the good starts. At Baluba, aka Mike Wayne, the gameplay director, fix it, please. Contest system needs buffed and defense needs a bit more of a stick to it. Everything else is perfect, and y'all see it got almost 1 million views and 3,800 likes. One tweet about changing the game. So there's a lot of opinions on 2K26 right now of what 2K should change and if they should or not. You guys see Statistics went on Twitter and he quoted that tweet, got 342,000 views, 2,000 likes, and said, "Don't touch the game, Ronnie. Don't touch it. So, I mean, there is just a massive community on both sides of saying, change this, change that, don't change this. I mean, look, Los Polos was on Twitter, and he said, yo, at 2K, Mike Wang, Ronnie, please don't patch the game. This is the best 2K in 5+ years. Park is perfect size. Best my team since 2K17. Don't ruin the game. Now, look, I also agree at the moment that we still shouldn't really change anything, okay? The game is still only a few days out. It's not even actually released yet. Think about that. The game is not even actually released. You only got it right now with early access. Give people a few more days to get their builds badged out, okay? With high perimeter, with their challenger all the way up. And then we can go from there on if shooting needs changed, if contests need buffed. Just give it a few days. I don't know why everyone is in such a massive hurry to just change the game right now, because y'all know what that means. Like, let's say shot contests need a buff, which I'm sure most of you guys can agree, shot contest is not the greatest, but that doesn't mean it needs a buff when you think about the way 2K handles patches with nerfs and buffs, guys. Nerfs obviously make it worse, buffs make it better. For the people that don't know, 2K is very, very bad at balancing a nerf or a buff. Let's say we all come together and we say, 2K, please buff the contest system. Then they're going to be very, very good to where defense is just too good. Like, you're going to get ghost contest, if you guys know what that means. Every single year, they patch the contest system, and then you're getting contested and no one's even actually playing defense. You see what I'm saying? You can just stand next to the defender and they're going to miss. So I want to be patient for now. I know there's going to be some people mad at me, of course, but I always give my opinion, okay? And I want to just not change anything at the moment, all right? And let's continue with Chad Benz, who got his build specialization goal number 7 done. I don't know how he's already there. That's disgusting, Chad. I hope you're watching this video, bro. Shower, okay? And it says automatic. His build name in the left side over there is now automatic. That is very cool. So that's one of the rewards you get for doing your shooting specialization, which is really cool in my opinion. Now, there was a lot of people thinking that a few days ago, like just a day or two into the game, that Mike Wang changed the shooting. I've seen some people ask me about it. Now, there was an official patch that we're going to go over as well, but in someone's Twitch chat, he said nothing has changed with shooting on August 30th. No significant changes planned, just looking at obvious bugs right now. Okay, so that was a few days ago, but now we did get a patch last night from 2K giving us this information right here, saying we are working quickly to resolve the most user impacting issues being reported. Feedback from the community has been quick and clear. We thank you. The patch we will release prior to the launch of Season 2 will contain a much broader set of fixes and improvements spanning the entire game. Gameplay. No gameplay changes have been made in this patch as we continue to monitor games across various modes by players of all skill levels. Numerous fixes to game stability in the city and its modes have been made, resolved multiple issues with challenges, including the daily 1000 VC bonus not being active for some season pass holders, fixed a reported disconnect that could occur in the Streets King co-op mode. Now look, 2K, I've got something to say to you guys. I've got something to say. Why are we dropping a patch where they didn't have to figure out anything with gameplay because they didn't make any gameplay changes, which to me is good at the moment. To you guys, you might not like it, okay? But they didn't have to work on anything that was obviously very significant or hard, at least. It doesn't seem like. And yet crossplay hasn't worked in like 3 to 4 days. I can barely play with my friends that are on other systems. What's going on here? We gotta go into a stage, or I gotta like find someone in the park that's on PlayStation and have my boy type in his name and ask for an invite. Like, what are we doing here? Why is crossplay not working still? Guys, what are we doing, 2K? Anyway, let's keep going, okay? So Mike Wang responded to some people on Reddit, and he said, players make mistimed layups in rec. Isn't layups green or miss? I see a lot of whites going in. Mike said you don't have to green layups to make them in rec or park. Only Pro-Am, Ante-Up, and Proving Grounds is fully green or miss. Now, I could have swore that Mike said that even in park you were going to have to time your layups. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, I was still confused. I've been seeing a lot of bad layups going in. Okay, I understand you're under the basket, bro, and you have a wide open lay, and the green window should be massive, right? Let's all agree. You know, it shouldn't be hard. It's actually, I'm not even kidding, it's harder to time like a driving close shot or a driving layup when there's barely anyone next to you or wide open than it is a wide open three, which is just crazy. But like, it should, like, I don't understand where we are going with the layups. Why are people making whites contested? Why are we seeing yellows and reds? It's not very, very often, but I feel like that should just never go in. The whole point of this game was to have a gameplay skill gap. Why are we playing a game where someone can hit a yellow, lightly contested layup? Michael, why? Okay, look, that's just my opinion on it. Anyway, what did they do to rhythm shooting? It feels so weird. It cooked the smoothness of what rhythm shooting was. Now every time I shoot, I'm getting a rush shot. It feels like I have to wait till my feet is on the floor to flick up. Can anyone explain how it's supposed to work? I'll tell you guys as well, man, the button is definitely a little bit more responsive, especially when you're doing the no dips. I've been no dipping almost all of my shots. If you guys haven't noticed, the no dips on my 7'4" stretch big is ridiculous. But you know, I guess it comes with its pros and cons. It's just, I don't think the game should be like that. I don't think they meant the game to be like that, where you get, you know, weird catches and weird like little, where you're definitely holding down the button to shoot and it kind of takes a second to get into your shot. I don't know. Maybe they need to look into that. Maybe I'm tripping. Mike said the timing is when you start pushing the right stick from down to up. The tempo is how fast you move it from down to up. So if you're seeing a hitch, it probably means you're starting to move the stick too late. If you see rushed, it means you're moving the stick too fast. So there is some actual information from Mike Wang himself, our gameplay director, on the shooting in the game, in case you guys were having trouble. Mike, did you remove the ability to hold turbo and fade with right stick like in 25? Or am I doing something wrong? He said we made all the turbo fades happen by default when shooting off the dribble going across the court. So assuming your stick shooting, hold turbo and drive across the court, release turbo, then immediately hold the stick and you'll get the turbo fades. So there you guys go. That, you know, maybe you wanted to know about that as well. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get out information from Mike Wang himself, which I feel like is great. I love to hear from Mike. Anyway, a few crews have already hit level 30. The OVO crew was the first one. Now look, I do not know, but I've been told by a lot of people that there's a lot of cheaters and boosters and stuff in there. I don't know how true that is, okay? But let's just say there is. Let's just say a lot of people get banned in there. Every single person that gets banned, they need to be removing their wins from the crew. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, right? They shouldn't be the #1 crew if they've got cheaters in there. So all their crew XP that person earned should be gone if they get banned as well. I don't know if 2K is going to do something like that, but Joe Knows said, Rebirth allowing me to have all my badges instantly might make me go bankrupt. And I said, been saying for years, the grind for badges is old. The new system benefits 2K's pockets in our time, so we both win. I mean, it's great to make a build and you've already got those badges because you were going to make a build anyway, right? Like if you're making a build anyway, of course, that's a big incentive that now you don't have to grind out the badges. You don't have to spend the time. There's no skill gap to grinding badges. There's a time gap. People have jobs. People have friends, families. They work 9 to 5s. They've got other things to do in their life. And I know that a lot of people are happy that there is Rebirth in 2K26. So anyway, guys, like I said, man, if you want to see that stretch big video, 2,000 likes by 10 o'clock. If not, you'll still get it, but just a few days later. And click this right here if you want to see yesterday's news video or how to get cap breakers on 2K26. Yes, free cap breakers. I'm not even kidding. You can get 7 cap breakers on 2K26. You probably didn't know. Click this, and I'm out of here. You might as well because I'm leaving. Peace.